Hello viewers, this is Mahantesh Bhapri. Welcome to this video, dear teachers, friends and students. Today I have brought before you a great Vachana which was written by great social reformer Lord Baswarna and which is translated into English by A.K. Ramanujan. Then you might be having very curious or you might be curious that what is the name of this poem. Name of the poem is The Temple and the Body. The Temple and the Body. You might be very enthusiastic or you might be very surprising that how temple, what is the relation between the temple and the body? Is there any relation between temple and body? So the temple is built with stones, bricks, steel and so many things. And our body, how our body can be temple? Is there any resemblance? Is there any similarity between the temple and our body? That's what the present poem tells us. That present Vachana tells us. Vachana means good sentence, good words for life in simple sentences. Okay. As you know that this poem or Vachana is written by Baswarna in Kannada in 12th century and it is still relevant and it is translated into English by a great Kannada writer, a great translator called A.K. Ramanujan, who translated almost all Baswarna's Vachanas into English and he made the whole world understand Baswarna's Vachanas and understand Baswarna's simple words for the life. How we can lead our life happily and sublimically and how we can make our life great with the simple words and simple actions that what Lord Baswarna told. Still they are relevant. Still they are very updated nowadays even. Okay, let's understand what is there in the present poem. As you know that this poem is prescribed or selected for study for 10th class English first language learners. Are you happy, dear children? So we can learn so many things from this Vachana or poem. As you know that this Vachana or this poem is for memorization. 4 marks memorization question can be asked on this present poem. So I request all the students to memorize it and try to recite it with some kind of rhyme and try to write it at least 5 times in your notebook and show it to your teachers. So if you memorize this poem, if you practice this poem, uh, undoubtedly you can get 4 marks out of 4 marks which can bring you great success in your examination. Are you ready? So if you are watching my channel or my videos for the first time, please subscribe button which is on your screen with the red color subscribe. Please press it. Okay, so thank you for subscribing. So let's learn. So before we start, let's understand about Baswarna. So there is no Baswarna is not new to me and you to understand. So we got many more information about Lord Baswarna since our childhood. Since we went to school, we learned so many vachanas and good thoughts about Baswarna. So Baswarna is not a new person to be introduced to the whole world. Right? So before, let's just understand some important information about Lord Baswarna. Dear children, please open your textbook, page number 101. Note on the poet. Baswarna, 1106 or 1106 to 1167 or 1168 was a great social reformer who strove to build a new social order free from caste, class and orthodoxy. See, Lord, as we know that Lord Baswarna was born in 1106 in Vijayapur district in Baswan Bhagyawadi Taluk. So we must be very proud that Baswarna was born in our district and who enlightened the whole world with his vachanas. Remember, and he died. He met his end in the year 1167 or 1168. So there must be some controversy. We does not go too deep. Hmm? So we have to understand what he gave to the world. That much is enough. Was a great social reformer. So he was a great social reformer who tried to abolish, who tried to remove all social prejudices, social imbalances in the society on the basis of caste, creed, color. So he wanted to make our society free from caste. So he gave more and more importance to casteless society and class. So there must not be rich and poor class. One class, only human class. And orthodoxy. Orthodoxy means rigid or strict traditions. Strict traditions, strict rules and regulations. They come under orthodox. He was a leader of the medieval religious movement. He was the leader of medieval religious movement which took place in 12th century. Veerashaivam, of which Kannada Vachanas are most important texts. So for us, we being Kannadigas must be very proud that we have, or we are very lucky that we can learn those Vachanas. If one were to choose single poem to represent the whole extraordinary body of religious lyrics are called Vachanas. Though they are religious lyrics, but we have to learn it for the betterment of our life. One cannot do better than choose to above the poem. So, if we do not read the Vachanas of these Sharanas or Baswarna, our life will not be completed. Right? It dramatizes several of the themes and oppositions. So it dramatizes so many themes. It tells or it brings before us so many themes, life situations and oppositions, characteristics of the moment called Veerashaivam. As we find so many other members of his religious movement who were important in those days, nowadays they are also important. Their vachanas are still relevant. Say for example, Akka Mahadevi, Allama Prabhu, Devaradasamaya are some of the other great Veerashaiva poets. If you find anywhere vachanas of these great Sharanas, dear children, please read. You are lucky that these Sharanas wrote vachanas in Kannada. Kannada is our mother tongue. Please read, enjoy, and learn so many things from those vachanas, which are life-oriented vachanas. So, what is there? Actually, its original poem in Kannada. Let me recite you before we go to English poem. ಉಳ್ಳವರು ಶಿವಾಲಯ ಮಾಡುವರು ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡಲಯ್ಯ ಬಡವನಯ್ಯ ಎನ್ನ ಕಾಲೇ ಕಂಬ ದೇಹವೇ ದೇಗುಲ ಶಿರವೇ ವನ್ನ ಕಳಸವಯ್ಯ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ ಕೇಳಯ್ಯ ಸ್ಥಾವರ ಕಳೆ ಉಂಟು ಜಂಗಮ ಕಳೆವಿಲ್ಲ. So this vachana is translated into English so that everybody can understand. The whole world should understand. So A.K. Ramanujan did a great job of translating all vachanas into English. So let's understand what is there in the poem. So in pre-reading activity, there is a beautiful word, beautiful two sentences are. Who is God? Can you define them? So if we ask this question to ourselves, who is God? So for one person, a definition of God is different. It differs from each person. Who is God? Some people say, he is my God. Some people say, this is my God. Some people say, she is my God. Then who is God? Can you define him? So can you define him? Every soul, every human being has his own conception, has his own thinking, has his own ideas about God. Remember. So then, what is God, or who is God in real sense? Let's understand in simple way by reading this Vachana. What is the name of that Vachana? The temple and the body. So let me read. Dear children, please open your textbook, page number 99. The rich will make temples for Shiva. What shall I, a poor man, do? My legs are pillars, the body the shrine, the head a couple of gold. Listen, O Lord of moving rivers. Sorry, not moving rivers, Lord of the meeting rivers. Things standing shall fall, but the moving ever shall stay. See, wonderfully, Lord Baswarna brought many things in simple words. So we think that if we build temples of granite and other beautiful and rich things, is it a temple? Is it a God? Is it a great home for God? Do we think that if God stays or lives in that rich temple? So Lord Baswarna tells the real views of God. The rich will make temples for people. Sorry, Shiva. The rich will make temples for Shiva. Just symbolic here. Rich people will make temples for God. If the person is little bit rich, he will make small temple. If he is somewhat rich, so he will make bigger. If that person is Karodpati, he will build a temple with crores together. So is this good? Lord Baswarna tells that rich people will make temples for Shiva. He tells that, Lord Baswarna tells that, what shall I? What shall I do? I am a poor man. I am a poor Sharana. I am a poor person. What can I do? I cannot build temples like them. Then don't you think I don't have devotion? Don't you think that I cannot serve God? Don't you think that there is no God in me? God is there with me even. Lord Baswarna means here. So he thinks that. So the temple represents here the rich, what rich people do. Here the body represents what poor person thinks. So Lord Baswarna tells what is his temple. Lord Baswarna thinks that the whole his body itself is the temple. See, my legs are pillars. So as a temple has got beautiful and strong pillars, in the same way, Lord Baswarna tells his two legs are the pillars. Beautiful idea. The body shrine, the whole body is just shrine. Shrine means ಗರ್ಭಗುಡಿ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀವಿ ದೇವರನ್ನು ಪೂಜಿಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. Shrine and the head couple of gold. Shrine means what we can say small rounded dome, which is small rounded dome, which is covered with gold or silver. Head of cupola. Here Lord Baswarna compared or thinks his whole body is a temple. Legs are pillars, legs are columns, then his body is shrine, which is holy for him, and head, this is a dome, gopura. This is a golden shrine. This is a golden couple of gold. Please underline all these three things. They comes under metaphor. Here, what we can say, if it like or as used, then it must be simile. Then here we don't find a direct comparison. We find indirect comparison here. and his legs are compared with pillars. If it is said like this, then it is simile. So here we find direct comparison. That's why we have to tell it metaphor. ರೂಪಕಲಂಕಾರ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. So please underline figures of speech. Lord Baswarna used metaphor. Legs are pillars, the body the shrine, the head the cupola of gold. So this is the real temple of. So if we think this is real temple, we keep our body holy, clean, then having good ideas, holy ideas, pure ideas. Listen, so Lord Baswarna requests, appeals his God. Who is his God? Lord of meeting rivers. How beautifully the words are coined. How beautifully the words are joined. Lord of meeting rivers. ನಾವೇನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ನದಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ್ತವೆ, ಸಂಗಮ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಯಾವುದು? ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮತ್ತು ಘಟಪ್ರಭ ಎರಡು ನದಿಗಳ ಸಂಗಮ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಆ ಕೂಡಲ ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂತ ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಪೂಜಿಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ದೇವರಿದ್ರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ ಅಂತ ಹೇಗೆ ಕರೆದ್ರು, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೂ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೋಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಿ ಅಪೀಲ್ಸ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಗಾಡ್. ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಶಾಲ್ ಫಾಲ್. ಸೊ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್, ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್, ದೇ ಫಾಲ್. ಲೈಕ್ ಟೆಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫಾಲ್, temple can fall, but moving ever. Temple is static, it is there at one place, it is not moving. The moving shall stay. The thing which moves, like human beings moves, they shall be ever. It means that good words, good actions, good things will be remained forever. So this is what about the present Vachana tells us. Dear children, dear students, please memorize this and write at least 5 times and practice it at your home. If you practice it, you will get 4 marks out of 4 marks. So if summary is asked, just write half page, or if possible 1 page. As I have explained, simply explain in your own way. Definitely you will get 4 out of 4 marks. It's a very easy poem. Dear children, 2 marks questions can be asked, summary question can be asked, memorization question can also be asked on this. Moreover, this poem we all must enjoy and learn many things from such vachanas. First, try to enjoy the poem, try to learn from the poem, and at last examination is at last. First enjoy, then learn, then face the examination. That's it. So dear children, read this poem once, twice, and even thrice, and watch our videos once, twice, even thrice. You will understand easily. And practice new words and try to write the answers to the questions in your own way, so that you can learn English easily. This is the only way. Don't by heart. So try to express your own sentences. So this is very important, because you are first language learners. Much more is expected from you. So try to express in your own way. This is expected by the examiner. Right, dear children? So thank you everyone for watching my videos. And still, if you have not subscribed our channel, please subscribe our channel and share my videos to your friends and students, so that they can easily get benefit of our easy videos and learn so many things and get good marks in the examination. So thank you everyone for watching this video and learning in the world of wonderful things. So thank you. Please take care. Thank you everyone.